Assassination of Luna. All the Filipino soldiers of the period, Antonio Narciso Luna de San Pedro Posadas y Novicio Ancheta, or which called Antonio Luna, was the best prepared to fight the American enemy. He was educated in Europe and studied a little of military science and tactics. But nature endowed him with an unruly temper that made men fear and hate him. Earlier in June 5, 1899, when Luna was at Bayambang, Pangasinan, Antonio Luna has received a telegram asking him to see Aguinaldo at his headquarters in Cabanatuan. Luna was reported to have insulted not only Buenacamino but also Aguinaldo, who earlier in the day had gone to San Isidro to inspect the troops. A rifle report was heard and Luna rushed downstairs to upbraid the soldier who fired the shot. Near the stairs, a group of belonging to the Kawit Company stabbed him with daggers while others fired at him. He was buried next day with honors due to his rank, but his assassins were never investigated. The creator of my source is Teodoro A. Agoncillo, was a prominent 20th century Filipino historian, born in Lemery, Batangas to Pedro Agoncillo and Felisa Andal. Agoncillo obtained a bachelor's degree in philosophy from the University of the Philippines in Manila in 1934. And he wrote in 1960 the history of the Filipino people. Agoncillo's book was written in 1960 in order to hook the present onto the past, and he gathers the information he writes from primary source about history and decasts the views which make his writing secondary source. In his writings, he tries to relate the past and the present. The source is considered reliable. It's because the source that I have used as a compact events and times of a history of Antonio Luna assassination, and the source has mainly history during pre-colonial, Spanish period, American War, and also the administration of Marcoses. He wrote the book well for the student like me to learn what is the history of Filipino during terror and hardship. I have learned that the case of Antonio Luna assassination was not only by his anger issue, that's why his army killed him, but also of the anger of the President Emilio Aguinaldo that he was also not exempted to Luna's anger by his wrongdoings. That's why I learned that behind Antonio Luna's death is the first president of the Philippines who ordered his own army to kill him. It is clear that our pasts are full of dramatic and war against one another. The sad part is that our own fellow Filipinos are fighting for the respect and political power. In our past era and now Filipinos elect self-service leaders, crab mentality, lack of disciplines, empathy, and no concern for our country and countrymen.